Dear friends, I am Nausheen and in today's session I am going to discuss with you how to derive the supply curve of labor of an individual. So as you can see in this diagram, we are plotting labor on x-axis and money income on y-axis. The horizontal axis, this x-axis basically measures the hours available for leisure and work over a given period of time, while y-axis, the vertical axis, measures the money income. So if total number of hours available in a day are given by OZ, which you can consider as say 24 hours, then an individual has a discretion, an individual has a choice of how much to allot it for leisure and how much to allocate it for work. The slope of the line which starts from Z and goes to any point on the y-axis, that basically measures the wage rate per hour. So you can see the formula here. So wage rate W is equal to OY0 divided by OZ. In general, the steeper is this line, higher is the hourly wage rate, and the flatter is this line, lower is the hourly wage rate. In this particular diagram, you can check that we are having an indifference curve represented by I, or this is the first indifference curve, and this indifference curve is basically showing the preferences of an individual between leisure and income. So if we have to interpret what this tangency of indifference curve on this downward sloping line implies, we can understand that here the indifference curve is tangent on y0z, this downward sloping line, at a dash, at point a dash. So it implies that when the wage rate is W1, the individual is in equilibrium by working for AZ hours, and by working for AZ hours he is getting an income equivalent to A dash, and the remaining time which is available for leisure is given by OA. So just to recall, whenever you start from origin, the point of origin, and you reach to the point which is the matter of discussion, that shows the leisure hours, the hours available for leisure, or you can say non-work hours, while when you start from Z and move leftwards, that gives the hours available for work. So basically, to summarize in this graph, the person, the individual is working for AZ hours, is spending OA hours on leisure, and is deriving an income given by A dash. Now, what happens if the wage rate increases? If the wage rate increases from W1 to W2 to W3, it would also be seen, it would also be visible through higher indifference curves. So indifference curve 2 is higher than indifference curve 1, and in general, you know from consumer theory that consumers prefer higher indifference curve as that gives them higher satisfaction. However, here the point to be noted is that the higher satisfaction is coming, or is being derived, because the wage rate is rising. If wage rate would have been constant, then the story would have been different. Then it depends on the individualistic decision of preference of leisure over work or work over leisure. Now if the wage rate has increased from W1 to W2, this individual will be willing to work, say, for more number of hours. So we have taken a point B, which has been obtained by tangency of the second indifference curve at the downward sloping line, indicating that wage rate has increased. So the second indifference curve is tangent the second line at point B dash, which implies that at this point the individual is willing to work more than the earlier situation. So is willing to work for BZ hours which are greater than AZ hours, and is spending only OB hours for leisure. And by doing so and by allocating the number of hours in this manner, he is earning an income equivalent to B dash. So this income B dash is greater than the income A dash. So this implies that as the number of hours are increasing, the income obtained by the individual is also increasing. Similarly, we have the third indifference curve, which is tangent at the third downward sloping line at point C dash, and this implies that at this point the individual is willing to work furthermore. So this individual is willing to work, say, for CZ number of hours, and because of it only OC hours are available of leisure, and by choosing to work for CZ hours, the individual is obtaining an income equivalent to CC dash. So CC dash income is greater than BB dash income, which is greater than AA dash income. Similarly, the hours CZ devoted at work are greater than BZ working hours, which are greater than AZ working hours. Similarly, the leisure hours are declining as we are moving from the lowest downward sloping line to the highest line. So basically, an important point to note in this diagram is that by deriving these points of tangency A dash, B dash and C dash, we can use these points in order to derive the supply curve. How can you derive supply curve on the basis of these tangency points? We just need to draw a curve which is passing through all these points of tangency. So this downward sloping curve, which is connecting point A dash, B dash and C dash, will help us in showing the supply curve. So taking into consideration the relationship between working hours and the wage rate, we can move to the diagram for obtaining supply curve of labor. So the same ABC points which were there in the previous diagram have been plotted here, which are showing that at higher wage rates, an individual is willing to work more. So as an individual increases the number of working hours, the money income obtained by that individual also increases. Or basically you can say that there is a positive association between wage rate and the working hours. So connecting all these points, we are able to draw a positively sloping labor supply curve for the individual. So this is how the labor supply curve of an individual can be derived from the previous diagram, but whether it actually looks like this or the shape of the actual labor supply curve differs, for that we would be meeting again to discuss how changes in an individual's preferences and wage rate can have an impact on a decision, on an individual's decision to work for a certain number of hours. So we would be meeting again and we'll carry forward this topic in the next session. Till then, all of you take care and have a great day ahead.